Alright, everybody, I have something for you today. Boom. We have a list of every single attribute in the game. Every single attribute, count them all. We have all of them. And fellas, we're going to list them all today. And we're going to put them on the tier list. And we have it all set up to where I can see which attribute it is. And we're going to rank them. So here's how it's going to work today. Before we begin though, I just want to say, please make sure to like and subscribe down below if you enjoy the video. Make sure to use code RAIL on the Hypixel store for 5% off your order, as it's the best way to support the channel. And join my Discord, discord.gg/Derailious. It also is a great place to get information about Skyblock. Without any further ado though, let's get back to it. S Plus is like the best of the best, you know, peak attributes, peak fusions potentially. S is, you know, a little worse than that, all the way down to F, which is basically an attribute that's like mid. Alright? So let's get started. Let's get started here today with the first attribute. That is C1. And if you click here, boom, there it is. Attribute number 1, Grove. Grants up to 20 health. I think to start out, that's a perfect attribute to put in the D tier. Right? The reason why I say this is because A, it's not very good. I don't think it's a very solid attribute. I don't think many people would say, oh, this is an incredible attribute. Also, it's kind of a pain to get. And I think, honestly, this also goes for Mist. Another attribute that's just not very good to start us out with. The third one is Flash. This one, I think, maybe gets a little bit of a better tier, because it is strength, and strength is better for damage than, for example, like 10 intelligence. I would much rather have 10 strength than 10 intel, but neither of them are just particularly strong. Next, we have Fanfires, the first actual direct attribute. And I'm going to put this one in a C tier, maybe even a B. I think Sweep is just really good, incredibly useful if you are foraging consistently. It's good, but I don't think it obviously hits the B or higher tiers. I think I'm going to put it at a high C. Maybe I'll actually move it right there. Next up, we have COD. This one, I'm going to be honest, despite it being pretty easy to obtain, I dare say it might be our first F tier, just because it's not good. It's just objectively not very good. COD, I don't think is actually very solid at all. I think it's one of the most mediocre attributes in the game. Even though it is very easy to obtain, it's just not good. Next, we have the Fanfire. This one's actually really good. I'm going to put it in A. Up to 100 Fig Fortune and 100 Mangrove Fortune. I think this, or Fanflare rather. Fanflares are really good. I don't think that they're bad at all. I think they're incredibly solid, all things considered. 100 Fortune of both types. I don't see anyone complaining about this. Literally just going to help you on your grind to Golden Dragon. I think it's good. Obviously not an S or an S plus tier, you know, attribute, but certainly not bad. Certainly not bad. Next we have Night Squid. Has a plus 10% chance to not consume any bait. I actually think that's pretty good. I'm kind of tempted to put it even as high as B tier. It's the type of thing where it doesn't feel like it'd be that useful, but if you're using certain attributes, or certain baits rather, you're going to be actually doing extremely well with this, and it's just a really nice buff. Are we judging them based on fusing compatibility as well? To a degree, yes. To a degree, yes, but mostly it's based on the initial stat. I'm really only categorizing it as a, if its fusion is actually super relevant for late game is when I'll bump it up. Night Squid is very needed for fishing. You want to put it in A? What do you guys think? Do you think we should move it up to A? Do you think it's A tier? Night Squid up to 10% chance to not consume any bait. I think I could put it high B, low A. Alright then, let's move on to the next one. Lapis Zombie, up to 100% more experience orbs from killing mobs. I can't give this really any higher than a D or a C. I think it's solid, like it's nice, but it's very early game, not very difficult to obtain. Kind of useful fusion-wise, I would say, but I don't really see it getting much use. I would put it maybe low D, high F maybe. You guys think F? The only reason I'm hesitant for F is because I think that the Lapis Zombie attribute has more fusion possibilities. You can get like Lapis Creeper when compared to something like COD, which I don't think really has any good possibilities there. Yeah, you can get Daemon as well. So I don't think that's that terrible. It is really good for fusion, which is why I want to account for it. But I don't want to give it like a B because of fusions alone. That's not really what this is for. Hide on Leaves, up to 50 block fortune. I think that's a solid buff. I wouldn't rank it as highly as, for example, Night Squid, but I think it's not bad. And also, once again, fusion situation, you're going to be using it a lot for fusions. Not that terrible, although I will say it is very difficult and annoying to grind. I don't want to say difficult to grind, it's just annoying to grind. Verdant, up to 30 fishing speed while on foraging islands. I actually think this is a pretty good attribute. It's also useful in a lot of fusions. I'm going to put that in B tier as well. I don't think that this is that bad, all things considered. Alright, next we have Chill. Increases damage to skeletal creatures by 3 to 30%. I'm going to be real with you guys here. Anything that's a ruler attribute automatically gets an A tier in my view. Frankly, even an S. I'm actually half tempted to move this up to S tier. I highly recommend, if you're interested in grinding out a lot of attributes, make sure you get your ruler attributes. It's just so useful. Free damage. Sea Archer, 5 sea creature chance, incredibly solid attribute. I'm going to give that one an A. Next up we have Voracious Spider. This one gives you defense against spiders. Previously, I probably would have given this a D tier, maybe even a C or something like that. I would bump this up probably to B tier now. You guys think even with tier 5s it's still useless? Alright, we'll knock it down to C. Hide on Gifts. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Hide on Gifts? I'm dropping it in an F. Very annoying to get. Also, 20% chance to obtain an extra winter gift when finding one. S++. Yeah, you've lost it, bro. You've lost it. Berries, up to 100% chance to drop double berries and sea loomies. I actually kind of like this for the collections alone. I'm going to put that in B tier. I think they're really useful, all things considered. There's some reasons to fuse them as well, which is super solid. I think that's a B tier. I think that's just a solid B. Same deal with the spider here. I can't really give it any more than a C. Frankly, I'm really tempted to toss it in D. Undead monster defense. Do you really need it? Do you really need it? Probably not. You know, the only zombies in the game are those in dungeons, which this isn't going to be relevant for, like, because you're going to have a ridiculous amount of defense anyway, or it's going to be early game, you know, zombie slayer. And frankly, I'm now thinking about dropping, I'm dropping Voracious Spider down to D tier afterwards as well. Crow, 50 sweep towards fig trees. I'm going to put that in A, bare minimum. It's just so solid. I'm almost tempted to toss it an S. You know what? We're going to toss that an S. It's a very good attribute. I recommend getting it. There's also a lot of fusion capabilities there, which you're going to want to utilize. So that is definitely a good one. Tad Gang grants 0.02 to plus 0.2 sweep for each unique common attribute you own. I'm going to put that in B tier. I think it's good. I don't think it's that crazy, but I certainly think it is good. Zealots. 40 defense against mobs in the end. I'm going to give that one... I'd give it a C, just because the end is a little bit more mid-game. Maybe players would want to actually use that a little bit more. I'm going to give that one a C. I think that's reasonable. Corralots. You have a plus 50% chance to gain extra chums. First of all, the grind's terrible. The grind is awful for these damn things. And also, the buff sucks. The buff sucks. I'm sorry. Nobody cares about Corralots. I know if you're grinding it for money, maybe it's making you money. I am not using a Corralot. That is an F tier for me. Increases the odds of finding monsters from tree gifts by plus 5 to plus 50%. I'm also giving that F tier. The reason why is because you already get monsters so frequently. You get monsters so often. Plus 50% chance does not change that much. I'm going to be real. And to me, it's just kind of a nothing burger. Mudworm. Garden visitors arrive up to 10% faster. I actually think this isn't that terrible. I'm tempted to put it in D or C. Kind of like between the two. I wish there was a middle option here. Maybe C, I think. Just because the garden visitors arriving faster is good and it's not too terrible to grind. Do you think B? Golden Ghoul, up to 10 coins per kill. I'm actually going to give this a B because Crown of Avarice is just ridiculously good with it, and it's a relatively easy one to get. Azure, 50 strength while on foraging islands. Right now, I'm giving that a D. I don't think that's very useful in any situation. I will say, though, I could see a reason why in the future this would be moved up to maybe D or C tier, especially if we get a Slayer on the island. Right now, I can't give it any more than a D. I really can't. Bezels, 40 defense against mobs in the Crimson Isle. I think this quite avidly goes right next to the Zealot. I think it's just as good as that. I don't really have anything else to say about that. Yogg, 10 heat resistance. How you guys feeling about heat resistance? I'm going to give that maybe a C, maybe even a B. I think for mining, it actually has some use. D, C, B, honestly, all over the place. Okay, I'm going to put it in C then. I'm going to go with the public opinion. We're going to put it in C then. 20% more pet XP sounds great, and then you hear from fan, and then you drop it in F tier. I am not going to fan ever. I'm sorry, guys. It has to be done. Any karma attribute, in my opinion, goes directly to S+. Hunter Fortune is so damn useful. It goes directly to S+. You have to just deal with it. I really recommend going for anything. Decent karma, good karma. They're just so good. So incredibly good. Miner Zombie. 3 to 30 mining speed. I think this is just this flatly in C tier. 30 is not a lot. 30 is also not bad. I think they're also kind of easy to grind. So because of that, I'm going to put it in C, but it's a very low C. I'm going to put it at the back end of C. I would say maybe I could hear an argument for D tier. I don't think it's very good. It's nice when it's essentially for free, exactly. 2 to 20 health. This is Bramble. Bramble goes directly in D tier. Same thing for Tide. Just falls in a D tier. Same overall system as the Grove and the Mist as well. I just don't think they're very useful. Quake is also 10 strength. Goes right next to the other guy that gives you 10 strength. Sparrow. 10 Fig Fortune for every digit in your Fig Log collection. Maximum of 10 million. I actually don't think that's that bad. I'm going to put that in B tier. It's definitely not the easiest to get in the game, for sure. But Fig Fortune is Fig Fortune, and that's pretty good. Cooldown of Golden Fish is reduced by 30 seconds to 300 seconds. I would hear arguments for A even on this one. I'm going to put it in very low B tier, high C. I think that one is very good. Do you guys really want this in A? Okay, we'll put it in A, I guess. The people say A, maybe even S for real S. Are you people serious with that one? That one's funny. Troglodyte. Commissions grant plus 1% to plus 10% more Heart of the Mountain XP. I actually don't think this is that bad for people who are early game. Hide on Cave. Plus 50% chance to get an extra item in treasure chests and the Crystal Nucleus. I'm going to put that in low C tier. Really? A or S? Really? I was initially going to put it in... I guess I didn't realize it was that good. S tier? Man, I didn't realize. Free alloy. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, good karma. Immediate S+. I'm sorry. That's just immediately going in S+. Anything karma related is just ridiculously good. Also, echoes. Any sort of echo attribute, in my view, S+. Just flatly. It's just so good. This buffs a bunch of other attributes by a huge margin. I could hear arguments for this one specifically maybe being an S normally and not S+, but I think they're just so flatly good that it's worth it. S? Okay, we'll put it in high S. How about that? Pest. Rare loot from pests. I'm going to put that one in C tier. How are you feeling about C tier? Maybe even low B? Mossy Bit. Forest shards get caught by traps 1 to 10% faster. Reasonably, this is an F tier attribute. This attribute just sucks. It's just not good. It's just not good. I'm sorry. It's not going anywhere above F tier. Rain Slime. Gain mana every time you hit a monster. That's B tier. That's high B tier, frankly. That's high B tier. Really? You think it's D tier? Want to drop it to mid B? We'll drop it to middle B right there then. Seer, your Dragon Shortbow is mid as hell. It's going in F tier. I'm sorry. This is just, that's just... 100 sweep towards mangrove trees. Heron, congratulations. You're getting promoted to A. I think that's just so good. That's so flatly good. Why would anyone, like, not want to get this one? I could hear arguments for S. Frankly, I'm tempted to put it in S. S low? Okay. Low S tier. I think it's just really good. Obsidian Defender, speed is really good. I think speed is a lot better of an attribute than something like strength. 10 speed, in my opinion, is more important than something like, I don't know, 10, strength. Yeah, I could hear low A. Yeah, that's reasonable because of dungeons. That's reasonable. Salmon. It's useless, I'm sorry. Other than fusions, it's completely useless. I'm going to put it at the top of F tier because it can be fused and it's kind of useful in that regard. But this is completely useless. I'm sorry. Viper. Any reptile attributes flatly just are S, bare minimum. Frankly, I could hear arguments for S+. Just because the fact that they are a reptile makes them so damn useful for fusion. You should be getting your hands on these every single time. Praying Mantis. Your vacuum deals +5 to +15% extra damage. That's going right into F tier. Do people not have the attribute, or not attribute, the version of the vacuum that one-shots the mobs anyway? That's mid. More damage against undead. That's S+. That's flatly S+. I'm sorry. That's just so good. You can now one-shot the pest with 100 fortune reforge. S, not plus. Alright. I'll put it in high S then. I'll put it in high S. Bamboo Leaf. 30 sweep on throws. I think this is good. I would make the argument maybe this is in low A. Maybe high B. How are you feeling about this? High B? B? It's B? Okay, we'll put it in B. B for Bamboo Leaf. Heal 1% of your max health every time you hit a mob. That's just good. That's just flat A. I think that's just flat out an A. It's a very good attribute. Solid attribute. Helps with life recovery. Very good. Solid. I could hear arguments for S. Kill, not hit, doesn't matter. That's still good. That's still good in dungeons. Really solid, in my opinion. I would put that in A. Low A, but A nonetheless. Seagull. Very good. Once again, more Mangrove Fortune. I think that's a high A. Frankly, it could even be an S. I could hear an argument for S here. Mangrove, super useful. Great attribute. I'm going to put it in high A for now. Your axes deal bonus damage to creatures on Galatea. I'm sorry, that's going in F. What creature is your axe not killing in one hit, bro? Like, how early game is that made for? That's just not very useful. Soul of the Alpha, deal more damage per Grandma Wolf pet combo. That's just really good. I'm tempted to put this in low S tier. I don't think people realize it's just a really good version of combo. It's very solid. It's not D. It barely works. I'm making the assumption that the attributes are actually working. Does that make sense? It's free damage. 50% more damage additive at max. I think that's really good. I don't know. That's just not bad. You build it up. You use it for a few seconds on a Slayer boss. That's quite a bit more damage the first time you start that Slayer boss. If you're killing a lot of groups. It's additive though? Yeah, so are the ruler attributes. They're really good. They're super solid. And will probably be better later on. For now, I don't think I can give it anything better than F. Maybe I move this down. Maybe I move it to high A. Sound better? I think it's more reasonable. More sweep on melee. I'm actually going to give this one a higher rank than the other one, the Bamboo Leaf. Just because you're meleeing more. I think that that's just a little bit better. It's just a more solid version of the other one. So, that's A, for sure. Magma Slug. Increases the chance of catching corrupted sea creatures by up to 2%. How are you feeling about this one, guys? I want to hear your thoughts. F tier? Oh, wow, shocking. Yeah, that's where I was going to put it as well. That's a terrible... This attribute sucks. Flaming Spider. More damage against spiders. That's S tier. I'm sorry. That's just flatly S tier. Very, very good. Kiwi. Takes less time to upgrade a pet a cat. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. This attribute sucks. This attribute's actually really bad. I know people are saying, oh, it's S. Oh, it's S. Are you really waiting for cat? Are you really waiting, guys? Are you guys really sitting there and waiting? Just spend bits on the bits shop. Code Rail. Bottom of D tier. It's bad. It's not very good. Bruiser. More damage against ender creatures. That's S. More damage. More damage. Why are we saying no? Why are we saying no to no more damage? Come on now. It's just not very good. Frankly, I could hear an argument for S+ on that one. I think that's S tier. Also, I'm going to move the spider one down to the bottom of S. I'm going to move the ender one to the top of S. More damage against lava sea creatures. I think this one's good. I don't think it's S tier. This one's very good. I would put it above in high A tier for sure. Very high A tier. It's solid for sure. But nothing crazy. Good for Jobus. Great for Ragnarok. A little more niche, I would say. It's very useful. It is very good on Ragnarok. It's very good on Jobus. But I wouldn't say it's S tier. It's not as good as some of the other ruler attributes. Rana. Who is using the frog pet, brother? That's an F tier immediately. I'm moving right along. Termite. Grants 30 farming fortune if your garden plot has a pest in it. I actually think this is a very good attribute. I'm going to put this in B. No Rana slander? It sucks. It sucks, I'm sorry. I actually think for the people who farm, this is not a bad attribute. I'm going to put it in the middle B tier. I think people who farm consistently can see some use out of this. Alright, this is the same deal as the other ones. Boom. We'll drop that one immediately in C tier because it's health. Or no, not C tier, sorry. That goes in D tier because it's health. Cascade is intelligence. That, in my opinion, is a little bit higher in D tier. And then Bolt is strength. That one goes up in C tier. Sound good? Rana is C. At least C. It's 3 sweep, bro. You know what? Sure. We'll put it in low D tier. So people don't flip out. How about that? It's low D tier. I'm not going higher than that. I am just not going higher than that, bro. We'll let the Rage Baiters win. 100 fortune on foraging is just flatly A. It's top of A, frankly. Very good attribute. This one's just good. I don't see any problem with this attribute in the slightest. Very good. Top to bottom, great attribute. That's so true, Haxer. And also watch all of Haxer's videos. Frogs have a 100% chance to jump one less time. That's top of D tier, in my opinion. It's not detrimental. It's just not very good, I think. Glaciite Walker. More Ice Essence. Good, but I also want to put it in high B because not only can it do that, but it's a great fusion attribute. It's a great fusion attribute. Very good. Beacon Mite. I think this one's actually pretty good. Probably even an A tier. Bottom of A tier, maybe. The signal enhancers aren't really that useful. They're not that good for money, but the effects of beacons being stronger on you up to 100%, very, very good. Very, very good. Solid attribute, very good one. Great Karma, immediate S+. That just goes directly into S+. Like, frankly, I think it's one of the best attributes in the entire damn game. Pre-S+ for the Lizard King, absolutely. The GOAT gets the S+. Your black holes capture creatures up to 20% faster. I'm going to put this in high A. Middle to high A. I actually think this is pretty good. S? I could hear an argument for S. I could frankly hear an argument for that. I could not hear an argument for S+. Maybe top of A. We'll put it there. Sound good? S? Okay, we'll put it in low S. Sounds good. Invisibug. I think this is good. I'm going to put it in middle B tier. Sounds good? Middle B tier? Yeah. Mid B. I'm going to say it's good. Piranha. Increases the odds of finding rare items in tree gifts at the Moonglade Marsh by up to 20%. I think this is a solid C tier attribute. Maybe even bottom of C, maybe even high D. I don't think this is very good. I don't see a reason why you would want to have this for many drops. There are not very many good drops that you can get from the tree gifts. Not very many of them are super rare. The only one that's really good is Chameleon, and I don't think this matters that much. I know it buffs Chameleons. It's still not that good. This is S+. I will not be taking further comments on this, by the way. This is an S+ attribute. Easily. One of the best attributes, maybe the best attribute in the game for dungeons. Easily. It's so damn good, bro. I don't know if anyone has watched Enzi's video on this. Hypixel is amazing for grinding out F7, M7, incredibly solid. It is so, so damn good. So, so good. Lapis Skeleton. I think this is good. I think I would put it in maybe low B tier. I don't think I would put it significantly above that. Crop Beetle. Okay, I put it below 30 mining speed. Okay, we'll put it in low D. How about that? We'll put it in low D tier. Sounds good? Sounds good? Free money, more money from farming? Okay, fine. Put it in mid D tier. Free money attribute, whatever. Not a lot of free money. Oh, wow, 1 million coins. Incredible. Humanoid Ruler, that's going in the S tier quite easily, I think. That's just going in the S tier. More Mithril Powder, I think that's also going in A tier. I think it's a lot better than the other one that buffs Ice Essence. Hydondra. Extra Kudra teeth in the paid reward chest. I'm trying to think about this one. Maybe C, middle C, high C. Yeah, I could see that. Increases the chance to find golden and diamond goblins by up to 100%. I actually think this is a pretty good attribute. I'm going to put this one in high B. High B for sure. Very good. Not to the level of anything above it, though. Useless after bestiary? Really? Low B? Okay. Maybe low B. Alright. I mean, you people are making the list. This is a list Listen, you can't say that I'm not listening to the chat. This is a list of the people, I think. Arachne. Arachne is plus 10% more spider essence. I think more spider essence is good. I think it is probably on the same tier, maybe a little bit below the ice essence one, just because the ice essence one is so much more like versatile. Spider essence is painful, yeah. It's niche, but also people need it. Bitbug. You may disagree with me here. Bitbug is one of the best attributes in the game. It is so good. So damn good. In my opinion, one of the best attributes in the game. Revenant, more undead essence. I'm going to put that same sort of right next to, I think, the spider one. I think that's reasonable. B. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Double any loot from Crystal Hollow's treasure chest. I think that's pretty good. I think that's a good buff. High B, maybe even low A. Put that low A, for sure. Skeletor. Skeletor is S+. Cope and Seethe, I think this is actually S+. Unironically, I think it's low S+, but I think it's S+. Easily S+. Extremely good. Ridiculously good for M7. Just no other arguments there. It's a great attribute, bro. Incredible attribute. Ridiculously good. More gemstone powder. I'm going to put this similarly. I think I'm going to put this... I'm tempted to put it low A. I think I'm going to put it high B. But right there, I think is good for it. Quartz Fang. Mining speed from events is increased by up to 100%. I think this is good. I don't think it's as good as anything else above it. I'm going to put it high C. High C. I think there's some use there. Really? D. Okay. Okay. Low C? Low C, maybe? You guys think? You got to keep in mind, the way I'm viewing this, right? F are the attributes that are either actively bad or do basically nothing for you. D is an attribute that does something for you, but the thing it does is either super niche or not very useful. C is, this is niche and useful, or it's overall just okay. B is, this is good. A is, this is great. S are some of the best attributes in the game, and S+ are the best attributes in the game. It's like 200 mining speed? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. D tier then. D tier then. You make a good point. You make a good argument. I can understand that. Immediately goes to S+, by the way. Hide on Ring is just S+. I just think it's S+. It's just, there's no competition here, really. So damn good. 10 accessory bag slots. That's really good. Top of S+ even. I could see her being right next to the other one. Rare items and winter gifts. Okay. I don't actually know anything about winter gifts at all. I don't know about the winter gifts at all. How good is this? You're going to actually, you guys are going to have to tell me. Okay, so it's crap. Okay, it's going in D tier then. I don't actually know much about winter gifts. I don't know how useful they are. I'm going to put it in middle of D tier. Sound good? Cottonite. This is just Lifeline. And Lifeline is pretty solid. I'm going to put it low A tier probably. Low A tier for sure. I think it's good. Keep in mind, it was nerfed quite a bit, so I don't want to put it in S+. I'm not going to put it all the way up in S+. I think it's solid, but I don't think it's S+ anymore for sure. Read it, guys. Up to 25% more damage and defense, under 20% HP. It's not as good as old Lifeline. I could see an argument for top of S, or top of A, rather. I don't think I'm going to put it above that. It's way better than old Lifeline. It's multiplicative. I didn't realize it used to be... Okay. We'll put that there. Carrot King is F, by the way. This is immediate F. I hope you don't mind that. Wither Spectre will actually just keep going in order. Breeze is fine. Put a low D. This is not very good, guys. This is just not very good. I'm sorry. 10% mana cost is not significant, I feel like. It's not A. I could see it being in C. I could see it being in B even. It's really good for hype. Is it really that good? Bestiary. Okay, Bestiary grinding puts it in low B. All right, maybe I was a little rash. Okay, I understand it. I kind of get it. We'll put it in B tier. I'm actually going to move it all the way up there. I hope you don't mind it being right there. I think the things above it are just consistently just better. Sound good? B? B is fair. Macho. Do people care about matcha? Do people care? Yeah, I thought so. F tier. It's not good. Ladybug. This is another free money attribute. I'm going to put it in high D. I'm going to put this one in high D. Just because it's a free money attribute. More copper is good. People need copper. It's not bad. I don't think I'll put it all the way up in C, but it's not bad. It's free money. B for Iron Man. That's reasonable. I think, yeah, we'll put it in low C then. We'll put it in low C. Right up a 1. We'll move it up 1. Cope and Seethe. I think this is actually correct, though. Pressure resistance is so damn useful. If you're actually talking about it being D, you've lost it. I'm sorry. You've lost it, bro. This is bottom of S, top of A. Easily A or S. Easily. Pressure resist is not useless. What are you doing in the water? I don't know. Going for shell wises. Playing the damn game. The police are outside. They're going to get me for this take, but I think it's a good take. Also, future updates. Once again, it's a situation where I already think it's top of A, low S. In the future, it could be even better, bro. In the future, it could be even better. Crocodile next. This is quite easily an S+. Quite easily. We're considering this update? Yeah. This is quite easily S+, by the way. Also, I'm not even going to respond to the rage bait of anyone who says this isn't top of S+. Do people not realize how good this damn thing is? Free money attribute. Makes more attributes. It's also a reptile. What are we talking about? This is like one of the best, if not the best attribute in the game. Crocodile, peak. Bullfrog. I thought this was going to be better. I don't think it's very good. I think maybe this is D tier for the people who want to use it for the very early game when they're grinding out like their initial contests. Contests are so easy, bro. Contests are easy. I'm sorry. Forest Essence goes right next to the Ice Essence one. It's pretty good. I would make an argument for A, maybe because of Wooden Bait. Because you do need to grind out a lot of Wooden Bait. You need it for the Wooden Bait. But other than that, it's not that crazy. Joy Dives. Respiration. I think this goes in A tier. Middle of A tier, top of A tier even. Forest Essence is not useless. You do need to get a lot of Wooden Bait. I'm sorry. You do need to get a lot of Wooden Bait. Lower than the squid. Oh, yeah, I agree. I agree with that. It's lower than Lumi Squid. But it's not S+, I don't think. Middle to top A. I really think right now, Lumi Squid is better. You have to understand, Clocks. You have to understand. Respiration is a little more situational. I agree. Stalagmite. More Glaciate Powder. Same deal. Putting it right next to the other ones that are similar. I think that's top of B. Fungloom. Gain up to a 100% chance to gain an additional chisel charge upon starting the fossil excavator. It's another free money attribute. I don't think it's very good. I'm going to put it in C-ish. Maybe bottom C. Eel. It's pretty good, I think. Pull by up to 10 when fishing nets are used. C tier, maybe D tier. Kind of right around here. I don't think this is A. I think you are on something if you're saying A tier. It's middle C. It's middle C. It's good for shell-wise. That's about it. King Cobra. Bottom of S tier. You are not going to tell me otherwise. This is so damn good. Bottom of S+ tier, actually, I think. Sorry, bottom of S+. Lava Flame. Gain magic find on lava sea creatures. I think this is good. I think top of B tier. Top of B tier. It's pretty good. It's not the craziest attribute in the game. It's very solid, though, for what it is. It's free magic find. Why wouldn't you like it? A? Yeah, I can hear an argument for that. I'll put it bottom A. Draconic is more dragon essence. That goes with all the other essences in the game. I'm going to move that one. Hold on. It was taking a moment to grab. Put it right next to the other ones. Falcon. Pets gain more XP from combat. This is S tier, bro. That's actually S tier. That's actually S tier. Like, I'm sorry, bro. That's S tier. Bottom of S tier, but S tier nonetheless. That's so good. That's just so solid. So solid for leveling G-Drag, bro. Incredibly good. Bottom F tier. It's so worth it. Increase the odds of finding a Vanquisher by up to 20%. I'm putting that top of B tier. Very niche, but very good. Or not even very niche. Niche, but very good. Top of B tier. Wither, up to 10% more Wither Essence. I'm going to put that one a little bit above the ones here. I'm going to put that bottom A tier. Bottom A tier, I would say. Gecko. First of all, it's a reptile. Second of all, it's just really good. I'm putting that top of S. Back to the grind of dropping these in mid tier. D tier for this one as well. And Arrow, another strength one that gets put in C tier. We'll put that right next to the other ones. Sweep on Mangrove and Fig. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's very good. It buffs it. Also, it's a reptile, which is good. Pandarai, gain up to 5 Foraging Wisdom. I think this is really good. I think this is S tier, frankly. Bottom of S tier, mind you. Wisdom is good. I don't know what to tell you. Wisdom's incredibly solid. Really? D tier? You think that 5 Foraging Wisdom is D tier? Good for leveling pets. It's really good for leveling pets. If you're leveling G-Drag, you want this. 5 Wisdom is trash? Alright, I'll drop it to A. I'll drop it to middle A. I cannot really go down to B tier for this. It's 5 Wisdom. It's really good. B? Okay, bro. Top of B tier. Whatever. You guys got your wish on that one. Another S+. Leviathan S+. It's quite easy. I don't think I even need to say much else to this. Hunter Fortune towards epic attributes is S+, easily. Alligator. Has the same look as Crocodile, which is funny. I'm going to put that in S+ tier as well. Yeah, actually, no, I get that. I get that, actually. I'll drop it to A. You're right. You're right. It's 12 defense. You're right. Never mind. I didn't realize this was the resistance one. This was the one that was not good. My bad. Assaults last longer. I'm going to put that in high B. I think it's good. I don't think it's that crazy, though. It's fine. It's a good attribute, but nothing crazy. It's not useless. It's just not useless. I'm sorry, bro. I could put it low B. Salts are very free to get. Candy Comb is pretty good. That's not just a normal salt. I don't know. I'm not going to put it in F tier. I do not think that this is nearly as bad as some of the stuff in F tier. Lassos, this is kind of mid. B tier? Oh my gosh. Fine, whatever. B tier. Just because of XYZ. Whatever. That's fair. Iguana, I'm putting this in A tier, bare minimum. Frankly, even S. I think this is S tier. Reptile, atomized, very good. Moray eel. This is alright. Put it maybe in C tier. Top ones are not necessarily most reasonable to buy. They are just the best ones. I don't want to really factor into how easy they are to buy. High D. I see B. I see F. I'm going to put it in low C. I think that's reasonable for this. It's not very good. This, however, dominance is very good. I'm going to put that very low S. Eel is not reptile, guys. I'm going to put that very low S. Very good. Just more overkill damage when you're at full health, when you're one-shotting mobs. Great for bestiary. It's good. It's just good. Lunar Moth. How do you guys feel about Lunar Moth? I want to hear the farmer's opinions, because I don't like farming. I don't like farming, but I want to hear you guys' opinion. If you farm consistently, what are you saying about Lunar Moth? AS is what I'm thinking. It's very good. S. Yeah, it's easy 50 farming fortune. C between an S and a B. I'm going to put it very low S. Maybe A. High A. How about that? High A? Sounds reasonable. 50 farming fortune is pretty significant. I'm not even going to lie. It is objectively pretty significant. Trophy fish chance is great. I'm going to give it an S. I think that this is just objectively one of the better attributes in the game. It's very, very solid. Hey, Remba Quaglet, how are you doing? That's S tier. High S? Okay, I can see high S. How are we feeling about 0.1 pristine? Where do you rank 0.1 pristine? S and also good for money? Alright. Alright. Low S. This is 0.1 pristine, guys. I want to make it abundantly clear. I'm not even ranking this. I'm not even touching this with a 10-foot pole. You guys are unironically saying that 0.1 pristine is an S tier attribute. I think per hour you are making less money off of this attribute than you are off of the attribute that I put in D tier that gives you 20% more chance to get a Fermento. You are unironically making less money per hour off of that one than you are off of this one. And you are unironically putting that in S tier, you guys have lost your mind. This is a low B at the best. Chat, you have lost your mind. That is insane, bro. That is insane. Your sacks can hold more items. I think this is just flatly A tier. Bottom of A tier. But it's still A tier. It's still good. I don't hate this, actually. 30 fishing speed. Fishing speed is very good. 30 is quite a lot. This is an S tier attribute, guys. This is an S tier attribute. It hasn't worked. I'm making the assumption that the attributes work. I want to make it very clear. I also don't care about how hard it is to fuse. That's irrelevant to me. What I'm actually really looking for, Crapedal is not D tier, change my mind. You know what? You've changed my mind too. After hearing the BS that I just heard about the Yogg or whatever, I'm moving it right next to the Yogg. Flare. Damage against mobs in the Crimson Isle is ridiculously good. Nobody is going to tell me otherwise. This is S. Top of S. Frankly, I'd hear arguments for S+. It's very good. It's just very good. 5 Fishing Wisdom. I think this is also an S tier attribute. People are going to lose their minds at this. I'm going to put this middle of A for now. Put above that, for sure. Fishing 61. We need it, bro. We need it. Better than 5 Foraging Wisdom IMO? Yep, I moved it above that. Prince. I think this is a very good attribute. I think this is S tier attribute, guys. More score in dungeon runs is so solid. So solid. So solid. Your essence attributes are 20% stronger. I think this is S tier as well, by the way. The rage bait is crazy. The rage baiting is crazy, chat. I think this is a very good attribute. It is an S tier. It's Reptile S+. I could hear arguments for it. I could hear arguments. The essence attributes kind of suck, which is why I'm putting this bottom of S. But it is a reptile attribute. It's very good. Putting it in bottom of S. I think it's solid. It's free. It's free, though, in my view. At least it's free stats or free buffs. Dungeon Blessings are 10% stronger on you. That is immediately an S tier as well. I'm sorry, that's just S tier. So strong. So good. Great in M7. I could hear arguments for S+. I'm going to put an S+, actually. I think that that's a great attribute. Very, very solid. They look sick, by the way. Awesome attribute. That's going. Right now, shell-wise, I put it, frankly, in high B tier. It's getting changed very soon, though. S+ attribute. Easy S+ attribute. It's a free shellmet. It's incredible. I'm not giving it S, guys. It's S+. It's going to be buffed very soon to do everything that the normal shellmet can do. It's also great to fuse with. Barbarian Duke is the next one on our list. Let's head down here. Barb Duke is also going in S+. Hold on, I want to see what Barb Duke is. 25% damage. Easiest S+ in my life. It's so solid. So, so good. All right, next one. Toucan. This is okay. I'm going to put it in low C. Maybe high C. It's fine. Hellwisp. I actually think this is low D. Hear me out. Heavy pearls are not hard to get nowadays. They're just not. Maybe for Iron Man, I could see an argument. It's also bugged at the moment, but we're assuming they work. I would hear an argument maybe for high D tier. It's not that hard to get heavy pearls, guys. You also have the Matriarch's Perfume. This is not changing your game. This is S+. The ruler attributes being 20% stronger is another 6% damage on all of those that deal bonus damage to a certain type of mob. Very, very good S+ attribute, for sure. It works. I'm making the assumption that all of these work if they aren't working. Firefly. 50 farming fortune and working during the day. I'm going to put that right next to the one that was... Where's the one that was working at nighttime? Right here. I'm going to put that next to that one. Very good. Same deal. High A. I think that's reasonable. High A. Nobody farms during the day. We'll move it over to be slightly worse than the one at night. It's way worse than at night. Garden's always night. Fair enough. We'll move it down. People don't like it, I guess. Your hunter attributes are 20% stronger. I'm also giving this one high S, maybe even S+. Night one's better for Fortune. Okay. Yeah, S+ for that one. Ghost. True defense is good. I'm giving this an S also because of its fusion capabilities. Not a very high S. Not S+. But it's an S tier attribute. True defense is very useful. You use it in quite a few situations. It's not hard to get at all. It's very easy to get, in fact. Yeah, it's S tier. It's free. It's really easy to get. XYZs. Increases your mana regeneration by up to 10%. That's another S tier attribute. Easily S tier attribute. I could hear arguments for S+. You guys want this in S+ so bad? I'll give it an S+. I think it's really good. Leatherback, 5 Hunting Wisdom. I think this is okay. Hunting Wisdom, you max it out so quickly that I'm almost tempted to put this in, like, low A tier. It's not, I mean, it's good, but, like, you get Hunting 25 in 5 minutes. Maybe in the future it'll be better when Hunting 50 drops, but right now I'm going to give it low A. Cavern Shade, 5 Mining Wisdom. I think this is okay. I'm going to put it probably in mid-A tier. If I could move it in this middle row, I would. But I don't think it's really that good at all. Low B? Really? It's good for pet leveling. High B? Okay. Well, here high B. I'll move Hunting down, though. I don't want Hunting to be below this one, for sure. Farming Wisdom. I'm going to put the same next to the Mining one. Tenebrous. This one's a D tier attribute. Moving it next to all the other ones that are similar. Blizzard. Same deal. That's a D tier attribute in my view, or a C tier attribute. And Tempest, 10 Strength. That one's going in C tier. Put it right here. All right. Chameleon, S+ tier attribute. Not even a question. S+ tier attribute, incredibly solid. Your Echo attributes are up to 50% stronger. Very, very good. One of the best ones in the game. I would put it probably right there. S+ attribute. Wyvern, your Wisdom attributes are stronger. I would say this one's probably low S+. It's alright. It's an extra 1% on all of your stats. I would say it's very low S+, high S maybe. Good for Slayers, guys. We're keeping it there because of Slayers are relevant for the combat and all that. Let's see. Tortoise, your David's Cloak grants true defense. I'm going to be real, guys. This is mid. This is really mediocre. I don't think it's actually F. I think I'm rage baiting with that. I think it's actually like C tier. Probably low C, maybe even, I don't know, high D. It helps you in Blaze, for sure. I'm going to put it in low C tier. Your defense is increased by up to 2%. I think this is an A tier attribute. It's fine. It's not bad. It's a low A tier, for sure. It's a low A tier attribute. Naga. I think this one's not bad as well. Naga's not bad. I think that's also a low A tier attribute. Sound reasonable, guys? Both of those in a low A tier seem reasonable. This site's called Open Tier Boy. Lapis Creeper is Enchanting Wisdom. I think this is another one of those where I can't go really lower than like low B or mid B. I think it's B. Warty Bug is next, I believe. Yep, it is. Warty Bug. I think this is no better than low D tier at the best. Frankly, it could be F tier. I think it's not very good. Payback, when hit, your next hit deals up to plus 20% damage. I think this is really good. I think this is an S tier attribute, frankly. Warty is like a drop. I think you bring 3,000 of them and you get an upgrade or something like that. It's like 5 like wisdom or something like that. Or not wisdom, 5 like farming fortune of a certain type on warts. It's so stupid. Kraken is vitality. Very good attribute. This is top of S, frankly. Kraken is extremely solid. Taurus, your intel is increased by up to 1%. I think this is an S tier attribute. I don't think it's as high, but I think it's an S tier attribute. It's better than all of the crappy plus 10 individual ones. Damon, your RNG meters fill 10% faster. That's S+. Easily one of the best attributes in the game. Easily. Not even a competition, really. It's up there. I'm going to move Chameleon down a little bit. I still think Shellwise and the dungeon ones are better. Molten Fish. You have a chance to gain a shiny fish. How are we feeling about Molten Fish, guys? I'm feeling D tier. It's like, it's interesting, but I don't like it. I don't like it that much. I'm going to give it a C tier, maybe. Low C. S double plus? You're crazy. You've lost your mind. It's alright. Low C tier. Really good if you want Starborn. Yeah, this is true. This is true. But that's like the only real use for it. Up to 12.5 health regeneration is next. I think this is an A tier attribute. It's good. I don't think it's as strong as something like 20 vitality. But it's good. It's solid. A non-K. Increases the odds of finding a non-K feathers by up to 20%. A tier. How do we feel about A tier for this? It's not S plus, guys. It's not S plus. Don't lie to yourself. It's not S plus, Cobra. Don't rage bait me. It's A tier. It's good. It's not that crazy, though. It's A tier. Plus 10 tuning points, in my opinion, is an S tier attribute. I don't think it's S plus. I don't think it's as game changing as many of those in S plus tier. I think it's very good, but at the end of the day, it's just buffs. It's just buffs, and I didn't really give buffs that crazy of a running down there. Yeah. Free stats, not game changing. S plus low, you can get literally any buff. Yes, that's why I gave it S and not like D, where I put the other like just pure one stat buffs, or C. It is S because you can pick what you choose, but it's not that crazy. Lord Jobus, 5 double hook chance while in the Crimson Isle. I'm giving this an S tier, frankly. I'm putting it in a low S tier, frankly, but I'm giving it S tier. I think it's good. Very, very good. S plus? Really? It's very, very good. Very, very solid. It's great for Lava Bestiary. It's just S, I would say. That's reasonable. Burning Soul. Bonus attack speed. This attribute's S+. Why? Hear me out before you kill me. First of all, bonus attack speed is ridiculously good in dungeons. That's number 1. Number 2, you can just put traps down and get it. That's great. Number 3, you're also able to fuse it into Power Dragon, which is like one of the best attributes in the game. Very, very solid. This is S+, in my opinion. Probably even in the middle of S+. Cinderbat, plus 5 Magic Find. This is also an S+ attribute. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be taking any other comments about this. Really, really good. S+. Easy S+. It's Magic Find. Megalith, 10 Hunter Fortune. This is also going in S+. A ridiculously good attribute. We have multiple ridiculously good attributes in a row. Frankly, if I could add another tier, this would probably be in it. Power Dragon, 30% more damage on bosses and mini-bosses. Guess where it's going? Ladies and gentlemen, another S+. Incredible. Taming Wisdom, this one's going in B tier. Probably middle B tier. Sunfish. The effect of Starborn Temples is 10% stronger on you. Guys, I dare say it. That's an F tier. This should be plus 100%, bare minimum. It's like 1.3 fortune right now. It's awful. 10 combat wisdom. That's an S+ attribute, ladies and gents. So good. 10 pet luck on Dodo. That's an S+ attribute. Ridiculously in-demand stat, and quite a bit of it as well. 10 is pretty good. Very, very good. Another S+. Your strength is increased by up to 1%. I actually want to give this a high S. I think it's huge. I think it's really good. I don't think it's S+. Crit damage is increased by up to 1%. That's going to definitely be another, probably S tier, I would say, for sure. I would say it's high S tier. I think 1% buffs on that is pretty solid. I think it's pretty solid. It's not D tier, guys. It's not D tier, because it will continue to scale with us going on. The reason why it's better than some of the stuff here is because A, it'll continue to scale. It's very solid. And also dungeons, guys. You're forgetting about dungeons. Fine, we'll drop it to bottom. We'll put it in A tier. How about that? You guys feel better about that? A tier? Sounds good? Galaxy Fish, 10 mining fortune, farming fortune, and foraging fortune. I think this is S tier, but it's not high S tier. I think it's right there. I think it's fine. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, actually, I took another look at that, and I'm like, why am I putting it? What is a polar bear doing in you know, Arlington, Texas, or something like that? 10 fortune's kind of trash. That's in B tier. That goes in B tier. You're right. You're right, chat. Multhorn. I think this is high S tier. I think this is high S tier. 50% stronger on here means another 0.5% buff to these two, which I think makes it a little bit better. It's useful. Unlimited includes the 0.1% buffs. It's very good. I think this is S tier. It's pretty good. It's free stats. We'll put it bottom of S+. Bottom of S+. It's quite a bit of good stats. It's very good. I don't think it's as good as people would say. But now, chat, we are done. My list is correct. My list is correct. You are wrong. Rage bait me in the comments. I do not care. I will have a printout, pretty much, of all of the list stuff in my Discord, so you can go and look at it. You should use this list in your grinding escapades. You should see which ones are cheap on the list and in high tiers and pick those up. For the more expensive ones, it's totally reasonable if you don't want to grind them. But I think that it is going to be a great list, and we're going to link it in the Discord, discord.gg/Derailious. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, use code RAIL in the Hypixel store for 5% off your order, and look to the future, fellas. I'll see you then.